Welcome back. Today, I will the ones that the cops are too lazy to find out. We're going to start off this stream with the verse of the day. That is going to be John chapter 1, verse 14. It says, "So the Word became human and made his home among us. He was full of unfailing love and faithfulness. And we have seen his glory, and the glory of the Father's one and only Son."
Stay right there.
Amen. These guys are picking a fight with me now that I'm moving the word, eh? They've got not a clue. Godspeed, brother. But yeah, so what we're going to be doing in the stream is solving crimes. Murder. Where do I find these, though, is the question. I don't remember if they're plainly on the map or if I'm only seeing them whenever I walk past. Let's go all. Alright, here's what we'll do. Progress tracker. Let's check this out. Social club, done. Dunzo Beanington. Really? There is a 5-star difficulty murder mystery? Where is... Hold on now. Where is it? There should be... The same way these Paris stories pop up, there should be a little hourglass. Here we go. Here's one. The Body Politic. I got a social club somewhat nearby, so I'll go there. Or just a little bit closer. Let me just do this. Go. All right. Oh, look, they got a little chest up there. Don't mind if I do. On my way to be like some Scooby-Doo. For free? Boom. Ah! Good thing I got 35 of these. Oh my goodness. Yes! I wanted it on the way down. I don't know why. Show me my money. 5 bands. I'll take that. Oh, speaking of, you know what? I'll be okay. I'll be alright. Should be able to solve this murder mystery before my chest fills up at the theater. I'll leave that chest be for now. Come on. Drop down. Ça c'est bon. That. I don't want to have to make exploration a specific part of this, so I'm just going to be grabbing whatever I come across along the way. I'm not going to hard focus it, obviously. If it's not too much out the way, I'll probably end up grabbing it. Right now, gotta figure out what's going on with this murder mystery over here. Oh! Apologies. You didn't see that. Neither.
Hey! I'll get you!
Yes, Sirski. Let's go ahead and grab this. There appears to be a grievance. Oh, this man's dead. Michael Hennebert, a man in his 30s, slumped at the dining table. Traces of blood dripping from the mouth indicate internal hemorrhage.
My poor Tian. I was afraid such a thing would happen.
I'm not to blame in any respect. It was I who advised Hennebert to invite the Gerard. I hoped to calm the murderous political situation. The wine was poured, and we all drank a toast to letting bygones be bygones. Hennebert immediately fell choking to the ground.
Interesting.
I feared just such an event for weeks. My husband has endured many death threats ever since his vote to spare the king. He even took the extraordinary precaution of hiring Armand to protect himself.
Okay. And there's quite a bit of witnesses.
Hennebert was a political opponent, but he certainly had my respect. My wife and I were delighted to accept his servants has gone missing. That seems odd indeed.
Okay. So that's a political
I am
opponent
Madame
for him.
Gerard. My husband and I were invited to dine, and I was looking forward to a lovely evening. The Hennebert are known as a delightful couple.
Anything downstairs? Clue locations visited. Oh my goodness. 1 out of 7, you say? Okay, new location, office. Where are the clues? Take care, my friend. We suspect that the Montagnarch radicals have established links to the Black Office. Operating out of the office of the Post, your every move is being watched. Proud member of the Feuillants and friend of the Constitution. Got that paper. And apparently there's another clue in here that I am just unaware of. What? Is this one? It is. Okay. Citizen Hennebert, the incident of the bullet through your window is the final straw. I'm sure you, as the target, are more cognizant than I that we can not allow your life to be put in constant danger. The precautions you have taken do not appear to be adequate. As a result, the other leaders and I believe that we must bridge the chasm with the Montagnards. I advise you to invite Citizen Gerard and his wife to our weekly dinner. I will attend as well. It's a purely social gathering to help clear the air. No discussion of politics will be allowed. Interesting. Apparently there's more. Now let's check this out. A partially filled, a powdery residue along the rim appears to be a powdered glass. So it has to be somebody here. What am I missing that's in here? Accuse. Apparently there is another piece of information in here, but it doesn't want to show itself. There's going to be a lot of Eagle Vision trying to see.
Always kind to me.
It's all my fault.
It's all your fault,
It's
huh?
my job to protect Monsieur Annabelle. I search everyone who enters this house for weapons or vials of poison. I also taste his food and wine before he has any, but I failed. I tasted the wine just before it was served by Andre. Like an idiot, I didn't taste it directly from his glass. A guest could have slipped poison into his empty glass long before the wine was poured.
Andre. Hold on now. Madame Jared. À la voir. Madame Hennebert. Monaster Gerard. Nobody named Andre's up here. That is especially interesting.
Andre brought in the wine. Almayer tasted it, and Andre poured everyone a glass. They toasted, and right away, Monsieur looked all queer. Then he fell dead.
I am worried about Andre, though. He's completely disappeared. Here, I'll give you his address. He might know something.
There we go. That's what I need. Sounds like it's Andre. Alicia, tell Andre to order a new window from the glacier. New window, huh? So that's where he got his glass. Here we go. Cracked window pane with a bullet hole. Interesting. Let's come and get this. Here to solve crime, Bubba.
Get back here! I'll cave your skull in, I will!
Come check out this window, if you believe that. That's what I thought.
Traitor Sky! You can't escape!
There we go. Whoa there. Mother of Andre.
My son ran to the apothecary. The one near the post office.
Okay.
My son
It's a crude
ran to the
drawing
apothecary.
of a skull and bones
The one
on
near
it,
the post
indicating
office.
poison. Andre's house. Note for Andre. Andre You are to go to Glazer at 31st Boulevard, Montmartre, to order a replacement window. Alicia. That's all 3 of those. Let me go ahead and grab this chest. I am very sure that it's Andre so far. Okay, grab that. Where is that post office they were talking about? Okay. This must be the post office. I've got no time to waste to solve this mystery. So I'm actually going to fast travel. So far I'm thinking it's Andre. Or Andre. Watch out, watch out. Dang, another one 500 meters away. I'm gonna check this first since I'm next to it, obviously, but.
What's the matter?
Okay.
I didn't know anything happened to Mr. Henneberg. After I poured the wine, I stepped back to the servants' area. A messenger came to tell me that I ran home, then rushed here to buy her some medicine. The only unusual thing about the evening was that just before the wine was served, Madame Gerard's necklace broke. Monsieur Gerard tried to fix it at the table.
Madame Gerard. Hold on now. No. Who is Madame Gerard? Ah. Her necklace broke. Her necklace broke. He tried to fix it. And he's a political opponent here. So he just flipped the script on his head. I can't lie. So we've been here, we've been there. I've been here. Here we go. This spot. Okay. I'm gonna come at it from this angle. Calm 200 meters. Quite the hefty murder.
That it has to be. Give me a name! You can't stop us!
Down. Y'all gonna be alright.
Bien étrange.
I do a lot of work for important politicians. I don't much like folks nosing about. Get on out of here.
Does a lot of work for politicians, uncooperative. Interesting. A teardrop-shaped glass bead, very resilient, yet curiously, when the glass tail is broken off, the entire bead bursts into power. Oh my goodness. This is very informative. There might be two murderers here. Citizen Hennebart, replacement window pane. Lemas, large mirror. Patriot, glass beads for necklace, including 1 PR drop. Bazette, set of wine glasses. Lenormand, crystal spear. Patriot, glass beads for necklace. So if I can find who is referred to as Patriot, I should have it. Okay, there's one more spot that I need to check, apparently. I've been here. Been here, been there. Obviously, I've been where I'm at now. But where is the last area? Could it be upstairs from where I'm at? Not that I can tell. Equalize up here. Clue locations visited. So interesting. Okay. I've been here. So far, I think it's got to be oh my goodness. Okay. It's all 3 locations there. That's the 1 location here. 1 location here. I don't understand where this last location is. What I'll do is fast travel here. I think it's the woman because it was her necklace. That makes more sense.
Hey, c'est distrayant. Il y a une révolution.
Just like that. I have to hurry and incriminate that man. At first I thought it was Andre. That's why we can't make assumptions. Andre would have been wrongly accused big time.
Quoi rime tout ce raffut?
Okay. Madame, you had the necklace. My thing is, how do I check my clues. Checked that. I've checked that. You know what? Madame.
I am Madame Gérard. My husband and I were invited to dine, and I was looking forward to a lovely evening. The Hennebert... I am Madame Gérard. My husband and I were invited to dine, and I was looking forward to a lovely evening. The Hennebert are known as a delightful couple.
Her necklace broke, eh? How do I look? How do I look at the clues? Here we go. The body politic. Okay. Has a crude drawing. So, Andre, that's what's so weird. This, he indicates he has poison. But poison wasn't going to work. He would go pick it up. Andre the servant poured wine and left the room. Told that his mother very ill, he ran home. Man in his 30s slumped in a dining table. Internal hemorrhage. So it can't be. It ain't poison that killed him. So it's not Andre. This guy is the political opponent. Noted that one of the servants is now missing, right? Her necklace is missing, claimed it was broken. Here's the thing. This is why I think it's her. Because... where is it at? There's powdered glass in the cup. She said that her necklace was broken, right? This guy had glass beads for a necklace, including one PR drop. The PR drop, shaped like a glass bead, once one part of it breaks, the tail is broken, the whole thing shatters in small pieces. So it's her. It is her.
I am Madame Gérard. My husband and I were invited to dine, and I was looking forward to a lovely evening. You cannot condemn me simply for pretending my necklace broke by accident.
What? Pretending that her necklace broke on accident? If you don't stop crouching, there we go. What? You can't accuse me for pretending that my necklace broke on accident. So it has to be him.
Citizen Hennebert was a political opponent, but he certainly had my respect. And my wife and I were delighted to accept... Well, he voted to spare the king. Such men are traitors to the revolution.
Dang, I have a reduced reward, though.
He was a traitor to the revolution. I should get a medal.
I still can't make this one out. The glass won't break. Odd. Go ahead, choose.
75? This definitely ain't gonna be making me money.
Having trouble? It's a tough one, isn't it?
Well, I've got a Claymore, though. You know...
Follow?
Let's collect the Mignon. Boom. Yeah, I can't believe I got $75 because I guessed one person wrong during that murder mystery, bro. That's insane. But let's get our final piece of gear that I need for the build I want. The trousers. 165k pair of pants, baby. Sans culottes. Thank you, sir. And we're gonna upgrade it. That's what I'm talking about. So now I've got the legs, the waist, the forearms. Yep. Everything. We are looking saucy. Okay, what is going to be our next murder mystery? The hardest part is here we go. Hot chocolate to die for. Let's go check it out. These are a bit harder than I thought. Godspeed, brother.
J'espère qu'il n'est pas.
Pourrait être dans les devants.
Hot chocolate to die for. Woman, Valerie Duclos in her 40s. Extremely well dressed in the old fashion of the monarchy. Face contorted into a horrible expression. No indication of physical violence.
What are you doing here? This is a private tragedy. If you must know, I am Amélie Mauvoisin. This was my elder sister, Valerie Duclos. I refuse to believe that Georges poisoned her, even after what she said. Valerie and I were quite close, but I must say, she was simply dreadful the entire evening, drinking too much, insulting everyone. The worst was when she announced she planned to denounce Georges to the Committee of Public Safety.
Interesting. So she could have done it. She doesn't think, but she named somebody else. Woman's ring discarded in shrubbery. Upon close inspection, one pearl is revealed to be a removable stopper for a tiny hidden vial. The vial is empty, safe for a drop of sticky, clear, odorless liquid. Insane. Okay, so she was poisoned. A maintained garden with various flowers, foxgloves, belladonna, and others that are fatal when ingested. The ring seems a bit more likely. Where's the last clue? The clue's gotta be in this area. Here we go. A porcelain cup with Japanese style design appears to have held hot chocolate. Okay. George's. Okay. Is this the only spot? Is this the only place with clues? Nope. 1 out of 5. So where's the other zones? There's got to be a more streamlined way to see which other areas I have to investigate. Nothing this way. Where's the rest of the zones?
On voit pas ça tous les jours.
I don't understand. Okay. Tracked it. Where's the other places?
Aurait-il perdu
I don't get it. Do I just run around with my head cut off and... Alright, what we're gonna do... Kitchen. I have to like... Oh, wow. That's annoying. Can't lie. Mortar and pestle. A large stoneware pestle and mortar used for crushing herbs from the garden. Okay.
Never liked her. Never. Even when her husband, rest his soul, was alive. He was a true gentleman, he was. Mr. George was his friend. Used to come by for meals and eat and eat. Pity he'll be getting the chop. But Madame spent her day lording it over poor Miss Amelie and yelling at Master Pierre. Who knows what Miss'll do now? Not having a penny to her name and not likely to find a husband at her age.
If you don't stop, there we go. Here we go. A large earthenware jug, remains of a thick cocoa paste. Also a jar containing finely milled cocoa powder, along with the empty milk jug and urn of sugar. Okay. So, looks like I can't just be spoon-fed the areas to get information. I need to, you know, check them out. Which makes more sense. Anything to do with this area. Come on up. What about right here? Nothing here. That's what makes this difficult, is I don't know where else to get the clues. No, you don't see normal people. Let's talk to her.
We got along very well. Oh, she was a bit concerned about her son being younger than me, I suppose. But I've known her since before her husband died. Poor man took ill and asphyxiated. Shame. He did manage to put Georges in charge of the family finances. My, that made Valerie furious. Very amusing. Tonight, she seemed especially angry. She's never threatened Georges with execution before. Oh well, takes all kinds.
I'm so sorry, Pierre.
She was difficult, Georges, but she was my mother.
I promised your father I'd watch over your family. And look how I failed.
My mother was often difficult, and she was particularly nasty this evening. I suspect it had to do with a letter she received earlier in the day. In any case, she became angrier and angrier until she finally stormed out into the garden. I told Lucille to take her a calming cup of hot chocolate, but Aunt Amélie, fearing Lucille would upset Mother even further, took the cup away. Mother's always been unhappy that I inherited most of Father's wealth, and she often accused Lucille of wanting only my money. But that's all over now, isn't it? Lucille and I can marry at last.
Lucille.
Yes, she threatened me. She made baseless threats at every dinner party. But she was getting angrier and angrier, so I repaired to the terrace with my brandy. On my way back down, I encountered Amélie. She sent me out to the garden to calm her sister with some hot chocolate.
An old book bearing the name La Voisin. On the inside cover, a marked page reads, I obtained this recipe from my close friend, who in turn obtained it from a relation, whom was reputed to have received it from a certain Italian gentleman, proving its authenticity. It produces a liquid devoid of color, smell, or taste that demonstrates the desired result within mere minutes. Many have sought the secret I am about to divulge. Guard it well. The passage continues with an involved process in which arsenic, belladonna leaves, and lead powder are reduced to form a clear, odorless liquid. There are marginal notes made in several hands in faded ink. Notable events in Paris society, volume whatever. A page is marked detailing the La Voisin poisonings of the previous century. It seems one Catherine Deschamps La Voisin and her daughter, Marguerite Monavoisin, were involved. Okay. What about this? A crumbled... Move out the way. A crumbled letter found on the floor. It appears to be from a legal firm. My dear Mimi Duclos, I myself was witness to the signing of your late husband's last will and a testament only a few months before his death. He left the sum to be managed by his friend George Villers Zagonzek, with the bulk of the estate to go to your son, Pierre. We discussed the matter over cognac, and he seemed most reasonable. Madam, I would thank you not to call into question my thoroughness and professionalism. Neither your husband nor M. Villers Zagonzek disclosed the document you have brought to light. I prefer to think they were unaware of its existence. Regardless, the document appears to be genuine and gives you an undisputable claim to the assets. There is, however, one obstacle: your stated desire to take immediate and direct control of the inheritance. The law dictates that women may not manage their own financial affairs. Therefore, Jorge Villers Zagonzek continues to hold complete authority over the entire fortune, despite the fact that the assets have always belonged directly to you and never to your husband. As long as Villers Zagonzek is active, your husband's will dictates that he, and not yourself, stands as the one who controls the fortune. Please accept my most sincere regards and esteem. Dining room. Letter to Pierre. Silver pots. It was his tea is what's throwing me off. All right, I have every bit of clues. Let's go over this. My son, I write letter to Pierre. My son, I write to caution and admonish you as to your conduct. I appreciate that since the death of your father, you have enjoyed his foolishly generous bequest as regards yourself, whereas I have had to make do with a pittance. Your Aunt Amélie recently discovered a document that makes it quite clear that it is I that should have obtained control of my family's fortune upon the death of your father. Despite the ludicrous claims of our doddering executor who squanders our money in his foolish business dealings in the Orient. You simply must quell your extravagances, especially in regards to the vulture-like woman you consort with, in view of the fact that I will shortly obtain control of the entire inheritance. Whatever debts you have incurred will thereupon be yours and yours only. Don't delude yourself that Amélie will come to your rescue, despite the fact that you have been foolishly generous to her. The money comes to me. She will have a small maintenance and can continue to wear mother's worthless jewelry. She does not understand the value of money, and the less of it, the better. The less of it, the better for her. Yep. Impeccably dressed, admits having been threatened by the victim, claims this was not unusual. Ah, is it him or her? Dude, it's either... Did he kill her? I'm gonna accuse the girl first. He owned the teapots. It was the son's idea to give the tea. The fact that she took it.
Tonight, she seemed especially angry. She's never threatened Georges with execution before. Oh well, takes all kinds. Oh God, I wish I'd thought of a way to murder her. But everyone hated her. I figured all I had to do was wait until someone else did it. And I was right.
So the son.
Mother's always been unhappy that I inherited most of Father's wealth. And she often accused Lucille of wanting... It's true she opposed my marriage with Lucille, but that's hardly a reason to murder my own mother.
On my way back down, I encountered Amélie. She sent me out to the garden to calm her sister. I try to do right by my friend's family. And what happens? On a whim, strangers accuse me of murder.
Who the hell did it? Are we so for real?
But madame, spare her day lording it over poor Miss Amelie and yelling at Master Pierre. Oh, that's sweet to think an old biddy like me would do her in. But no.
Her sister did it? I'm gonna tweak. I'm about to get £5 for this.
If you must know, I am Amélie Mauvoisin. This was, damn you, interfering where you're not wanted. Valerie didn't deserve that money. I did much more for the honor of the family. She was nothing but a vile, hectoring drunk.
How was I supposed to guess that?
You. If I were you, I'd be careful what I drank.
Shut up. Give me my 5
I
quid.
love a hot chocolate myself. I believe I'll have one now. Meanwhile, see if there's something you want.
That one was frustrating. I ain't even gonna lie. That was... wow. I want to tweak out so bad right now. I did all that reading, all that figured. What? Oh my goodness. How in the world? Yeah. Some things I'm just not meant to understand. And I'll just be content with that. Where's the rest of the murder mysteries? Barber of Civelli. If I get this one wrong and it's 1 star, I'm gonna vigorously eat pizza rolls with ranch. Yeah. Heavy hilted sword. I still get it though. I just don't get the reward, and it hurts my pride to be such a bad investigator, considering myself a murder mystery specialist. How come it seems like whenever I focus on something, whether that be an accomplishment to be done, a skill to improve, that's whenever I suck at it? Make it make sense, brother. Alright, let's not get this one wrong. The body of a man around 40 years old lying on the ground with a slashed throat. There is a calling card in one of his pockets. The incomparable Barto, lead actor, theater troupe of Amiens. Okay. What clues do we have? We got this right here. They have a blood trail, actually. A bloody handbill. Okay. Hold on. Let's follow this trail before we do anything else.
Barto the actor. I rent him a room upstairs for his discreet encounters. This evening he arrived with a bouquet and said a young lady would soon follow. I went out back briefly. When I returned, I found these flowers scattered in a trail out into the street. Then a man dressed in shabby black robes, you know, like a poor student, came running down the stairs and out the door. Very odd. Nothing bad has happened, I hope.
You hope. What other clues they got in this room? They said there's 4 more clues just in this room. But where? Watch out. Where are the clues? Hello? The blood... He died, like, around here. Look at the blood trail. Blood trail of roses. I see. There's another dead man. Love Nest Razor. A bloody razor. Crumpled note. Love Nest. What am I to do? Laurent struck me again and again until I confessed about Barto. Now he's gone to the Love Nest in the cafe to surprise him. He's taken the razor. I fear the worst. Let's see. A body of a man slumped in a chair with his throat slashed. There's a calling card in his pocket. Laurent Doer, second lead, theater trope of Emmons. The Barber of Souvelle, a stylish production. The theater trope MLS, nightly at 14 Rue de Belin. So there's another clue. I'm assuming that's the theater. You'll be alright, lady. Next to Fickhorn's trailer, a smoldering fireside. Among ashes, there is burnt clothing. The original color appears to be black. Prop table. The table is covered with props. There is a list of all the props needed for the play. The barber's razor is missing. Who is playing as the barber?
I am the actor Fickhorn, loved by all from Marseille to Ghent. We have a tight-knit theatre troupe here. We all get along very nicely, although, well, Pascal can be difficult and argues endlessly with Barto. But nothing serious. Why do you ask?
One more time.
I'm Rose. I've been acting with the troupe for some time. I'm married to Laurent. I'm worried about him. But if he does arrive, don't let him see you talking to me. He's very, very jealous. Figaro, who was it you were speaking so intently with just there?
A young student who shows much promise. He is very
My name is
talented.
Pascal.
He speaks
I
with refinement.
generally play second lead, although frankly I'm the
He
superior
has a
actor.
very pleasing...
Barto's the leader of the
Very
troupe,
pleasing,
so
I
he
assure
casts
you.
himself as
Very
first.
pleasing.
He has one
First
great
lead.
failing, which I
He can barely remember his lines. Likes to
What
mix
failing
it up
did you
with
say,
the actresses
Figaro?
as well.
What failing could such a one
Unprofessional.
have?
He's not well liked. Laurent, in point of fact, hates him. Laurent's a bit of a turd himself. Good. Stop there. Where are other actors?
Who's the barber? Found at Rose's trailer. Don't worry, Rose. Both of your problems will be taken care of. Wait, what does this say? Rendezvous note. Found at the Rose, my delectable pastry. Meet me tonight at our usual place. Please, no protestants this time. Remember, I can give you all the leading roles. Or, if you're not accommodating, no roles at all. Passionate lover, Barton. Pile of costumes for the Barbarous Abel. There's a list of costumes needed. The poor student costume is missing. It's the poor student. Let me go back to the original site. Pascal. They burnt those clothes, and it's at that fire, so it has to be there. No, no, no. Watch out now. I've got both of these clues. Okay. All right. My case file is complete. Let us take a look. Body of a man slumped in a chair with his throat slashed. There's a calling card in his pocket. Second lead. What am I to do? Laurent struck me again and again until I confessed about Barto. Laurent. Who is Laurent? That's my thing. Who is Laurent? Desparges Laurent. Second lead. It's Pascal. Codename Laurent. Where's he at now? Has to be. Says that Pascal's the second lead, no? Laurent Doer, the second lead.
Likes to mix it up with the actresses as well. Unprofessional. He's not well liked. Laurent, in point of fact, hates him. Laurent's a bit of a murder Barto. If it had occurred to me, I may well have done it. But it did not occur to me.
I am the actor Ficaron, loved by all from Marseille to Ghent. We have a tight-knit theatre troupe here. We all get along very... You are a clever man. It was my finest role. I waited until Laurent killed Bartaux. Then I killed Laurent. Any man who has a sister would do the same.
Oh, that's what happened. Oh my goodness. Bro, I am not a specialist, bro. De-rank me. Demote me.
So delightful to see the man who put me here, where I have no audience.
I'd give them all the chop if I had my druthers. See what you like.
What exactly would the bonus be? Rewards? Sure, there's all those, right? I guess the bonus reward would be... Dude, my head hurts. I couldn't even... Bro, these are so difficult. That was ranked 1 diamond. And I couldn't get it, bro. Where is the one I've just marked? Here it is. No, that's killed by science. The hand of science. You know what? I mean, it's there. I see it. We're doing it. I gotta do them all anyways. I am 0 for 3 on first guesses. First accusations. Sucks to be so wrong after spending all that time getting the information too, bro. Let's get through there. Let's get down. All right, let's get this one. Killed by science. Alexandre Loisac in his 30s, nicely dressed. A gaping hole pierces completely through his chest front to back. He has a surprised expression on his face.
Who would do such a thing? Oh, my poor Alexandre. We had a rendezvous. I arrived at the stroke of noon and that cannon suddenly fired. He was instantly killed. As far as I know, he hadn't an enemy in the world.
Wow. That's insane. He used the sun through that lens to start the fire on the wick to shoot him.
I come by every day to set my pocket watch. I saw the young man waiting over there, holding a bouquet of flowers. Then bam! Very upsetting, as you can imagine. I did notice one thing. The cannon usually points in a different direction.
Last night, I did manage to wake up and I swear I saw somebody fiddling with the cannon. Then he limped away. Cripple, I guess. I conked out.
Hey, good looking. Oh, the murder. I feel sorry for the poor guy, but it was a real show. Pretty much blew a giant hole in him. You know who you should talk to? Sergeant Saint-Brie. He's the veteran loads that cannon every morning. Check Café Février. Table by the window.
Fresh flowers, eh?
I heard the shot and all the screaming. I'm the inventor of that cannon, you know. Quite ingenious, I think. Unfortunate business, the killing, but it will bring attention to my invention.
Wow. Seems pretty clear who did this.
I heard the shot and all the screaming. I'm the inventor
Go to the
of
slammer,
that
buddy.
cannon, you know. I use my ingenuity to make things work, young man. Not to blow holes in passers-by. I come by every day to set my pocket watch. I saw the young man waiting over there, holding a bouquet of flowers. You make me laugh. I'm a man with a watch.
We had a rendezvous. I arrived at the stroke of noon and that cannon suddenly fired. I've done nothing except arrive for a rendezvous. Honestly.
Oh, the murder. I feel sorry for the poor guy, but... Sorry, mister. I just work here. Speaking of which, interested?
Last night, I did manage to wake up and I swear I saw somebody fiddling with the cannon. And he limped away. What? I was too drunk to mess with a cannon. Ask anybody.
Sick, dude. Sick. I'm accusing everybody. I give up.
Damn it, I missed the old thing. Nah, otherwise today pretty much like any other. Unless you count the old colonel who come limping in early this morning, had a coffee with a sergeant. They seem like old pals. Damn it, I missed the old thing. Nah, otherwise today pretty much like any other. Unless you count the old colonel who come limping in
It's
early
the only
this
time I've
morning,
seen
had a
someone
coffee
sitting with the sergeant
They
over
seem like
there.
old
As it happens, I recognise the man. I served under him as a fusilier. Colonel de Troyes. As it happens, I think I know the man from the army days.
Veteran of the course
Whoever later became a scientist.
And I
or
don't
something.
take kindly
Damn it, I missed the old thing. Nah,
It is my honor
otherwise
and
today
duty
pretty much like
to
any
know
other.
that damn
Unless you
servant
count the old
every
colonel
damn
who come limping in early this morning, had a coffee with a sergeant.
Paper. Couldn't hurt a child. Today was a day like any other. Now, leave here. I am Sergeant Sandry, veteran of the Corsican campaign, and I don't take kind. I served this country in 2 wars. 2 wars, son. I will not have some milquetoast accuse me of murder.
My goodness. Who did it? I'm not gonna lie, I gave up a long time ago. GG's, bro. No way somebody's watching this.